I would hold her and throw her really far, and then she would fly back and land back on my shoulder. It was really dope. Unfortunately, we had a death here on the ranch, and it was something and really special to me because it was one of my first animals here on the ranch. And I actually got a tattoo of her really long time ago, right there. Her first boyfriend and her. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here at Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch. Today, you guys, is a day that I did not want to make a video of whatsoever. It's been a day that I knew was probably gonna be around the corner, and it really sucked. And as you guys see with the title and thumbnail, unfortunately, we had a death here on the ranch, and it was something and really special to me because it was one of my first animals here on the ranch that unfortunately has now finally passed away. Rest in peace. We're gonna go show you what animal that was. So as you guys know, I do my morning chores, my daily routine every single day. And when I'm doing it, I look throughout my whole entire ranch. I do walk-arounds. I make sure everybody is here. I do daily counts every single day, 3-4 times a day. So inside of my farm area, I look over, I know I have pairs of this, pairs of that. We got the squad of dogs. I mean, there's literally a squad of dogs. And everything in here, I know the exact number. So I check everything out. Well, unfortunately, today, when I was walking through here, one of my main animals that I always pay attention with every single day, and unfortunately the emu's already messing with it, but we'll get to it in a few seconds, is Football. Football is my old English Bantam that I've had for over 14 years. It was my first chicken that I had before we even moved to this ranch. She was actually raised up inside of my bedroom 14 years ago. She is the first chicken that I had here on the ranch. And literally, I'll show you, I'll pop up a picture right now. Tuesday, today is Thursday. Tuesday, she was perfectly alive, perching up on the hay rack like she does with her whole entire family. Every single old English Bantam here on the ranch has came from her. All her boyfriends have died. All her sisters and everybody else have died from old age. She is the last one. So we're gonna come over here. Like, I literally came over here and I was like, oh, maybe she's on a nest, because if you guys come inside here, she always sits right here every single night. This is her squad right here, her 2 sons and one of her daughters. And I came over here, and right here I saw another chicken. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me throw the light on real quick. About to lay eggs, one of her daughters. And I was like, oh, let me check the nest boxes. Not there. So I kept on looking around, So I came out to another section that I know she likes to hang out. And I always feed her over here by herself so that she's not getting messed with. So I came over here and looking around. I checked another area. She likes to stay in the back section of the property where all the oak trees are at and everything. And I'm just scouting around everywhere. Just literally everywhere. Come on, Morris, you're a big girl. Morris is another very old animal here on the ranch. And while I was looking around, I mean, she likes to hide underneath things, so I was looking underneath the pigeon coop. I was looking everywhere, you guys. And I was just hoping for the best. But then unfortunately, I scanned to the right, and in the distance, right over there, upside down by herself, Football was just laying there. Obviously that she's not playing sleepy time or anything like that. She would hide inside here, eat some food. She was the fastest, quickest little chicken around. I mean, she was an absolute beast. She's the smartest one, literally. My mom's here too because it's sad. But yeah, I found her right here. You can tell from the old age that she had her arms were really starting to turn black and everything. But she has ants all over her. It doesn't look like she got grabbed by anything. There's like a little bit of markings right here, but those little bit of markings could have been from just early morning, from the emu pecking at it or the chickens around here. I'm not too sure, but it's very sad. I'm actually glad I was able to find the body, because if I wasn't able to find the body, it would have been one of those things. It would be just a mystery of what happened to Football. Is she still alive? Is she still around? Is she nesting? Did she fly away after 14 years, which would have been the rarest thing ever? The reason why her name was Football was because when she was a young little pullet, I would hold her and throw her really far, and then she would fly back and land back on my shoulder. It was really dope. And I actually got a tattoo of her really long time ago, right there. Her first boyfriend and her. And that was like 6 years ago as well. But I don't know what else to really say, you guys. RIP to my girl Football. Everybody that knows Football, she has passed away after 14 years. I'm definitely gonna give a couple friends a call that do hunting and all that stuff to get her a taxidermed, because I think it'd be really cool to keep her inside of my room where she started 14 years ago, where I raised her up. I actually got her 14 years ago at Wild Cargo Pets from Hillary. And one day we were coming back from Rapids Water Park, me and my mom, and I was like, yo, there's a sale. let's get over there. Let's go grab some freaking chickens. I got like 6 chickens. They're all bantams because they're a small species of chicken because we had a small backyard. And Football was one of them. And like I said, her brothers, her sisters, everybody else had passed away, got eaten by raccoons, got taken by hawks. Football was the fastest one, stayed against the fence lines, knew to run from hawks, was always paying attention. And I'll pop it up again because it's just crazy to me how fast you got to make sure you're always like looking over your loved ones and all that shit, because literally overnight you don't know what could happen. Right here, Tuesday, 4:47 p.m., her whole squad, brother, all her sisters, and Football right there looking at me, just hanging out, perfectly alive. And now I found her right here. Sucks. It really sucks. It's not one of those videos that I like to show, but it's a video that I needed to show you guys so that you guys wouldn't ask me what happens to Football. Other than that, you guys, stay tuned for more videos here on the ranch. There's gonna be a lot more better things than animals passing away, but it's just a process of a life, and I like to show that the real life of what happens on ranches, on farms, on zoos, on private places. It happens every single day in different places in the world. But here on Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch, I like to be 100% real with you guys and tell you the truth every single time. If something happened, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And the truth is, I literally found her right here, upside down, scanning the property, and it sucks. Really sucks. What you gotta say, Mai? Anything?
Very sad to see her go. She was definitely one of the smartest, fastest chickens.
That's
Yeah, she
a good one.
Like all her daughters.
Look, she's about to cry.
Yeah. So
She's about to already cry. Unfortunately with me, I could cry, but I'm not gonna fake it. But I don't like crying on video. I like to I'm a kind of person that's like goes to the corner, cry in the corner, and like come back and I'll be all right. The worst pain for me out of all the animals here on the ranch, realistically, was my first goat. His name was Yogi. He's here too, right there. It was Lola and Yogi. I actually got them probably about a year after them, with Hillary too, at Wild Cargo. And it was Yogi and Lola. Lola survived for a really long time. Unfortunately, we had to put her to sleep because she had cancer on her face. But Yogi, one day, the first 2 weeks we brought him here on the ranch, he passed away. We had no idea what happened. He was one of the first goats on the new property, and he just passed away like this. Nobody could tell me anything. It just, part of the ranch life. It just kicks you right in the butt and tells you to wake up and be a farmer sometimes. But we're going to grab her. We're going to wrap her up. We're going to put her to the side so that we could call a couple people, get her taxidermed. And if you guys would like to see that picture of her in the future, I'll definitely have to post it on Instagram and all that. So follow me on Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch on Instagram. And not a good video. Still give this video a thumbs up. Help support here at the ranch. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.